Hello, my friends. So today's date is October the 16th, and this is a birthday reading for those folks born on this date or those events that are remembered on this date or those anniversaries that are remembered on this date. So you can look at this for a 1 year reading. This is a general energy that you'll feel this year. This is a challenge you might face this year. This is an action you can take to stay in balance this year. And this is a result or a synopsis of more about what this was all about as the last card. So, this is the general energy card of the year, October the 16th, folks. It is the Hunter. So, what is the Hunter but someone who skillfully, decisively, quickly, pointedly goes after something that either their heart or their stomach wants, or some sense of their fear or their survival or their will or their pride or but it's a hunt, and you're after something, and you've been after something, and you've worked hard to get something. It is the prize, and you can't return empty handed or you will feel like a failure. And that is what the hunter goes through. The other sense of the hunter is, are you are you seeking something for kind of a lower energy of self-satisfaction or a higher energy of healing yourself and healing and working with the world? So there's that energy of what is the hunter really looking for. And I think the beautiful questions of the hunter are, there's three, I think. What are you hunting? What are you uh, demanding in your life? What is the purpose for what you're hunting? And is the tool in your hand the right one for what you are hunting? And is it going to help you to make a quick and clean kill, to respect what it is, to respect what you have attempted to get? Do you honor and respect the prize at the end? Do you give its valor and its value and its power and its worth, or not? So there's a bunch of different questions that come in with the hunter. So, what is your particular challenge? Well, it's the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is someone who has certainly been a hunter. So, on some level, you have hunted for something that has inspired you. You have hunted for something that your will and passion really pushed itself to get. The wands are all about the will and the passion, the use of anger to go after something, the use of one's will and one's power. I will do that. I will. Nothing will stop me. I will get my goal. I will get my prize. I will go after this at the cost of all other things. Sometimes, usually, so that's some part of it that needs healed. But the King of Wands has gone after something, and usually they've achieved it. You've achieved it. You've gotten something that you really, truly pushed yourself to get, really sought and thought was valuable to your life and your existence. And now you're looking at it, and the challenge in this card is to see what is the value now of something that you really attained. And maybe what you've attained does not feel like it has the spark that you believed it would have had to you, does not have the oomph that you believe you now crave, and you've become possibly dead or apathetic to your prize. You've to the work that you've pushed at, to the life that you've chosen to live and demanded, to the passion that you've created and given your heart and soul into. Now there's a sense that you find it somewhat dead and lifeless and not holding the value that you wish for it to have. So, the challenge with the King of Wands is to recognize that sometimes it's time to leave those things and to move towards something else. And I don't think you really want to leave what you have in front of you, what you've created, what you've purposefully pushed yourself to get, because you're still holding some kind of attachment to it, but you still feel kind of a sense of flat and apathetic to it at the same time. So, what is the truth? Does your seeking really hold some value to you, or was it the seeking itself that was the value to you? And maybe you just need to become the seeker again of something of value to you that really holds more of a truth for you. Maybe it's time to repurpose your will to move towards something that allows you to feel free, allows you to feel gratitude, and allows you to feel abundant in yourself. And that is the action card, the Buffalo Prayer and Abundance. So this card is saying, I think, you got to recognize that whatever you chased gave you its life, gave you a part of its magic, gave you a piece of your own existence, and it gave you a life, gave you a work to look at, gave you a place of reflection, gave you a thing to understand yourself against. And in that alone, you can be grateful right now, and you can respect that whatever you undertake is going to give you lessons, life lessons, teaching lessons, healing lessons that you may keep applying as you go along to become stronger and more courageous in yourself, because defeat does not stop the hunter. And even if they get the prize and it doesn't really work for them, you can be prayerful for, thankful for what has been given to you, because you got it. You got it. And now you question it, but don't question what it took to get it. Don't question the power of yourself to get there. So looking at yourself with a sense of prayerfulness, and looking at the abundance around you, all these things came together to give you what you wanted. So why can't that happen again? Why do you think that that's not available to you again? So regardless of where you're at in that path, you can still pursue things that feel right to you. And something new is feeling right to you. And I think it's this last card. There's an energy here of, 5 people joined together, 5 people forming a star, a vision, an understanding, an inspiration. A star is an inspiration. It inspires us to think lofty, to reach to the heavens, to let our energy expand with grace and beauty. Look, in the center of this is the world. So there's something calling to you that really wants to call you to be the King of Wands in a purposefully way, in a way that might be joined with other people in the building of some kind of foundation, or the building of some kind of network, or the building of some kind of possibility or event or inspirational site that brings other people up to inspiration. And I think maybe what you could possibly have learned in this, that to build something for yourself doesn't necessarily inspire you if you get it and you don't have the inspiration any longer. But if you've built it for yourself, then other people will be inspired as well, and you can see with the great abundance of yourself that you've created something that works for many people, even if it didn't and doesn't work for you in that moment, and it calls you to travel on to something else. But I don't think this one will. I think this is about finding something that really keys into your cosmic purpose, your divine path, your sense of enlightenment and source and magic and mystery and connectedness to the stars, being in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. You needed to do what you needed to do, and it's done, and you needed to go on and do something else, because that's the star is guiding you to a new place. So let the star guide you. Whatever that means, let a new star guide you. It's time. Be thankful. Abundance is here. You'll find what you need. You're being led. You needed that will to test yourself and to grow yourself and to keen your skills and to honor your path and to remember the depths of your being and find out what is important to you. Ahom Mitakuye Oyasin.